Hello, miscellaneous Cardiff Wales individuals slash Miss Hall slash whoever wants to watch me make videos about stuff that I do that's really fun and beneficial to mankind. Hello, welcome to my benefit night update numero un. Um, um, Benefit night. I have not made any videos about this yet, but benefit night is my main fundraiser of the year. Part of my CAS project as ASB Activities Coordinator 2012. Benefit night is a two-night. It used to be one night. That's why it's called benefit night. 6 years ago, this is the sixth annual benefit night. They started this event called benefit night, and what happens is a beneficiary is selected by myself to receive a talent show that is dedicated just to them. In the past, it's always been $8 entrance or something around there. This year, we hiked up to 10. $10 entrance, $16 if you go both nights. I'm not trying to advertise, just info. Anyways, it's usually for someone who is medically impaired or has received just a real blow to themselves medically or physically, and is in need of support financially or even emotionally, and all that. This year, well, alright, before we talk about what's going on so far, I'm going to just give them what level. What was I going to say? I'm looking at myself in the recording, trying to remember what I was supposed to say, or going to say. I'm not supposed to, but anyways, benefit night. There's always a beneficiary selected. It has been my job to select a committee to select the beneficiary through the process of looking at nominations. You have to be nominated to be the beneficiary. I got out the nomination forms a long time ago. It looked like this. I had to write out this whole thing in 2012 6th annual benefit night, blah blah blah. Just nominee, like you describe relationship, what deems it necessary for this person, stuff like that. What else did I put in there? Personality of this person or group. That, like, if we're not going to give it to the next Hitler or anything, uh, that's a bad joke. It's not funny. What then use for the money for, just stuff like that. Thank you. Anyways, we got a bunch of them. I can't give you any names of the nominees because a lot of them go to our school. Some of them, anyone watching this might know personally. I know a lot of them personally, and the decision to pick the one this year was extremely difficult. Anyways, here, actually, let me get that back over here. My job so far, as of yet, has been to. Oh, this is the benefit night binder. P.S. We all get binders and stuff. This had some direction in it. It had better direction than the food bowl binder. I was really impressed actually, because we missed that in my other binders. During the summer, I decided on the dates for the benefit nights. I had to do a bunch of stuff like that, like reserve the pack. Audition dates I set in December, February 9th and 10th. Yes, that's next week. No, 2 weeks? 2 weeks. It's not February yet. Advertisement. I've actually delegated most of the advertisement out to Chloe Thompson, one of our ASB officers, as well as the benefit night dinner. There's a dinner the night before benefit night, the first one, because it's a two-night event, February 23rd and 24th. The benefit night dinner is on the 22nd. It's a Wednesday. Ashley Moore, I delegated it to her. She's in charge of that one. She did it last year, which is weird because she didn't have a position technically on the ASB committee last year, but she does this year. Spirit coordinator. Yeah, so I was really glad to have her back on the team. Auditions. I had to get audition forms prepared. I don't have any of them with me because all are to because audition forms can still be turned in, but auditions are in a few weeks, so I'll be collecting all of them really soon. I've actually already got a bunch right here. I'm not going to show them to you because you know them and it'd be awkward, but I did set up the schedule for that. I'd set up the schedule for auditions. So far, we have 22 ready. We waived 2 auditions, so people will just be able to perform because they either performed in the past or it's something that they will be auditioning other ways. And traditional, yeah. Anyways, the beneficiary we selected this year, again, it was really tough, especially just knowing some of the people and just like hearing their stories and knowing who they are, and just like my heart's telling me to pick them because I have a relationship with them, but you can't because you bias and all that, and that's why I had to select the committee. I had 2 teachers there along with I think 5 other students, including myself. We sat there for like 2 hours, and there were tears. There was, yeah, but I mean, anyways, the beneficiary this year, her name is Julie Nordyke Moltke. She was diagnosed last July with ovarian cancer, and then a month later, during a surgery, found out she had appendiceal cancer. It's cancer of the appendix, which it turns out it's as rare as 1 in a million. So I mean, we all want to be 1 in a million, but she sounded kind of, sort of got the short straw on that one. Anyways, Julie's a former ASB vice president. Graduated from Sumner in '87. I want to say '87 or '89. She is the current president of the Sumner Historical Society. She's always been really involved in the community. She's given a lot for the community. She has 2 kids in the Sumner School District. She's always at the city council meetings, and she's just given a lot for the community. Her husband, actually, if you guys know where Spooner Farms is near Ording, her husband is the one who does the corn maze, Glenn Moltke. Anyways, it's a family that's been living in Sumner for 5 generations now, and after they found out she had appendiceal cancer, her appendix had burst not too long after that, and so the cancer ended up spreading all throughout her stomach area. I'm drawing a blank on what that's called. Abdomen, there we go. So they did a rare surgery that actually Seattle, Washington, actually all of Washington refused to do. She had to fly to Zion, Illinois, Cancer Treatment Center for America, and it's called a HIPEC. It's actually kind of deadly. If you survive it, though, the surgery, you have a 75% chance of living. She went through the surgery in October, survived. She's continuing to do chemo because it's not all gone, but she described the surgery as gross. I'm not gonna do it right now because we're already 8 minutes in. And anyways, enough about the beneficiary. She's a wonderful woman. I met her a couple times. Spent a lot of time with the family and just getting to know them. And I'm really passionate about it. And let's get to the outcomes, because otherwise I'm gonna start crying or something. It's gonna be crazy. It's Madhouse. Undertaking new challenges. This is a pretty big event. There's a lot on my shoulders already with school and IB and all that, but I'm so passionate about it that I just had to do it. Organizing. It's the biggest thing I've done. Food Bowl was smaller, so was the tickets. This thing, I mean, now there's even a dance that we're doing for a fundraiser, which is really cool. I'm really excited for that. Went and checked out the venue. It's really cool. We spent a lot of time already, probably more than 35 hours, but that's just how much I put, just because that's the probably just the amount that I can think of, just like off the top of my head. Name. Planning and initiating activities. So far, lots of planning. I've been, fulfilling a lot of plans, and none of the activities really occur until the 18th, which is the dance date, and then the 23rd and the 21st is the dress rehearsal, 22nd is the dinner, and then 23rd and 24th. But the outcome is being met. Working collaboratively with others. I'm not making the mistake where I don't delegate enough. I'm delegating a lot. which is hard for me because I'm a hands-on person. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. Show perseverance and commitment. Things are not easy. The economy's down, and money's hard to come by. But we're really making, we're doing pretty well so far, and we've still got like a month or two, like month and a week until the actual event, and so I'm really psyched. Consider ethical implications. I mean, shoot, she's gone through a lot, and I think it'd just be unethical. Um, she was the main breadwinner for the family. I mean, her husband has a small business, but he's not making anything right now. Um, and she lost her job because, like, obviously she was unable to be there. Insurance didn't pay for anything. She's $1 million in debt. Um, all the other people on that were nominated, they're either being taken care of or they have family to take care of them, but these guys don't. And so I think it's just really our responsibility um, to just help them develop new skills. Getting real personal with them is really weird. Getting to know the family, getting to know Julie and Glenn and Quincy and I can't remember the other son's name, but I don't know. It's just a really interesting experience, but uh, I'm enjoying it, and I think I'll grow a lot. And we still got a month left, but I'm so stoked for it. Um, yeah, that's a lot of time I just spent on that video. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll update you guys again soon.